Another day, another day. Uh, I was thinking about something. Something that young men can do that really is amazing, man. When you're young and you got that fire, you got that drive inside you, it is a different type of feeling. I know every young man has felt it. And remember the times when you were in that season, you were driven towards a goal, and it felt like everything else around you did not matter. Things you hold to high account back then had no grasp in your life. I was thinking about a season I had at 2019, high school, grade 9, athletic season, February. Man, I was driven for that season. And it started 2018 December as I was heading to my grandmother's place, Limpopo, for the holidays. I think we had a whole month off, almost a whole month. And I thought of ways to fill it up. Maybe I can go see friends that I have there. Maybe I could spend it playing video games and try something. But it never really grabbed my attention until I thought, wait a minute, athletics is around the corner. I could start training for that and just dominate. It was just an idea at the moment in the car on the long journey we were on. And I thought, too much work. Too much work for just a whole month of athletics. Then what else? It's too much work. I want to have fun. It's been a long year of school. But then I realized I want to be that guy at athletics. I want to be the guy who's able to show off and say, look, I'm the best. What are you going to do about it? I wanted that fame. And I did. Lucky for me, I already had grabbed my weights, resistant bands, yoga mats to go there to Limpopo with to just do a bit of training. The whole month, I had decided I was going to quit sugar. I was going to quit a lot of things, video games at night, sleeping late, and I did. Of course, I had a few days where I stumbled, but I did that. I sacrificed most things. I'd say 80% of things. Right, I still have fun, but most of the time, I was training, doing resistance training, watching any video I can find on how to get faster, how to jump longer. My two best events was 100 meters and long jump. Those ones I dominated, but I wanted to be better, and I was driven. And that feeling of being driven, I think if every young man could hone into that, so many few things will make them stumble. Because at that time, it felt like a horse with blinds. You know how race horses would have blinds on the eyes, give them like a tunnel vision type vision. And that's how I felt. I would have friends, family saying, hey man, let's go see our other friends. And I'll check the time and be like, nope, I gotta train. Hey man, there's a movie playing. Nope, I gotta train. Yeah. And most things really mattered because I had that tunnel vision. I knew what I wanted to achieve, even though I had no reassurance that it was going to be something that's gonna happen because I had never trained like that before. I've only, do a bit of push-ups just to look good when you take off your shirt. But this time I did training specifically for those events. The month went by and I stuck to my schedule, man. I stuck to my guns. I did what I wanted to do. what I was supposed to do. And lo and behold, athletic season came around the corner. I thought it was going to be the same. I thought the training would have not mattered. But I was like, hey man, we'll see. We'll see. I still had a bit of hope. When I say I dominated, you have no idea, right? You have no idea. I was too damn fast, too damn quick, and I didn't know where it came from. I did not think it came from the training. I just thought, oh, maybe I just grew up. I thought, you know how it works. We think when you grow up, you become faster. It does, but to a point. Genetics takes over to a point, and then you have to put in the work. And that's how I saw it. But really and truly, looking back, it was all the training I was doing. You know, it made sense, and luckily I chose the right type of training. It's sad I didn't have a feel to myself where I could run with that Limpopo, but damn, I was dominating. I was in ninth grade racing 12th graders, and I was fast than most of them. Of course, they were top athletes, you know, for the seniors. There were a lot of them that were very fast, but I was really quick, man. I was really quick. I was a force to be reckoned with on the field. And, you know, I took pride in that. I took pride in that. And looking back at that, it reminds me that whenever we as young men can reach into that, you know, grab onto that feeling of being driven, being passionate about something, achievement that you want to achieve, it feels like nothing can stop you. And that is the feeling that every young man needs to have about whatever it is in life they want to achieve. I want to keep on reaching into that feeling of being driven. Because when I say things now that hold some type of importance to me, they did not back then. Hey man, let's go see those girls. Nah, gotta train. There is a season for everything. Right? To have fun, to enjoy yourself, to be with friends. But sometimes, actually most of the time now, because it seems like young men, and myself as well, we are distracted by things that are meaningless. Our phones, social media, meaningless acts, dating. Yeah, I said it, dating. Dating is meaningless for a young man. Sure, you get to understand how to communicate, how to, you know, really connect with the opposite sex, but is it really worth all the time worrying if you'll ever meet their standards, worrying if they'll ever like you? Looking back at that, nah, it doesn't. It doesn't. It does not. You're just gonna be leading yourself into troubles. Getting the wrong person pregnant. Fornicating. Inviting demons into your life. That's all you're ever gonna end up doing if you chase that. But, and, you know, I know there's a lot of young men in South Africa that will disagree with me on that. I mean, disagree, that's on you right there. But, look, if there was a healthy way of dating without fornicating, without evoking the spiritual of lust, go ahead. But there's not. Naturally, you're going to be lustful towards the other sex. And I just offer this advice to young men out there that are tired of the way things are going for us. You know, have a goal. It doesn't have to be have different kinds of goals. You don't have to have a long-term goal only. You can have short-term goals. I always try to make sure that I have short-term goals within the week. Say this week, I wanted to see how my body will do without sufficient food. Not sufficient food, but more food, because I eat quite a lot. I work out a lot, so I eat quite a lot. And I had many days during the week where I just cleansed my system, fasted for a bit, you know. Next week, actually, gonna start it tomorrow because I'm so impatient with it. I wanna go back to sprinting. It's been a while since I sprinted. It's probably gonna hurt. It's probably gonna hurt, yeah. But I'm looking forward to it. And I encourage young men out there, just like myself, to have such goals. Because when I do think about these goals, how fun it is going to achieve them, how fun it is going to work for them, all the other background noise that holds no importance to my life just flutters away. I find myself being unable to be drawn to lust no longer. Yeah, especially for young men, lust is a very big problem. The women out here, our peers, the girls who are our peers, they dress immodestly, and I can't blame you if you're falling towards lust, your imagination gets the better of you, but you really gotta be fighting left and right. You're justified to be falling in, but you're not justified to stay there. It's hard times we're living at as young men, but that's only gonna strengthen our mental a lot more. That's a beautiful sunset. See that? That's a beautiful sunset. Yeah, it's kind of blinding too. I have a goal, man. I have a goal. A weekly goal, a daily goal, anything. The way society's set up right now, it's against us. The culture is against us. Everything, most things are against us. Sadly, we are the weaker generation. And that's tough. We are the weaker generation, but that does not give us any reason to be complacent. We're the weaker generation, which means we are the generation that has to work the hardest. So I call on to young men to arms. I call you on to arms. The world is against us, and we need to be better if we are ever going to have hope to survive this wave of weak-willed young men. We are weak-willed. We have no self-control. So that's where we have to start. Yeah, those are the thoughts for today.